Well, this is how my morning is going. My iced coffee just spilled everywhere. Oh, it makes me so mad. I didn't even like drink any of it. I hardly drank any of it because I was walking and I like treated myself, and I'm so pissed off that that happened. So you right now are on this rolling table I have, and what happened was I rolled the table and it wobbles a little bit and it jerked the coffee and I couldn't get it in time, and I'm so mad. But you know what? I'm also PMSing, so my emotions are like all over the place. I'm gonna make my own iced coffee. I have my iced coffee machine, and part of me was thinking that this morning too. I was like, why am I going to get iced coffee? I have my own iced coffee maker, and I have coffee and almond milk, and I have a nut pot I have to use. Like, why don't I just go make it myself? But I think what I also need to do after this, maybe I'll do it this morning before work, is I need to turn this table upside down, get out my toolkit, and I need to like tighten all of the wheels on this to make sure it doesn't wobble. Otherwise, I might have to get another one of these things. I love this table. It's a game changer for like eating dinner. Sometimes I have it near my desk when I have like a lot of drinks and stuff that I need. But I need to like absolutely tighten the wheels on these so that this doesn't wobble, and that we're gonna have to do some handiwork, which I've gotten pretty good at, I'm not gonna lie. So you know what, I'm gonna eat my bagel and not cry over spilled coffee. And it was so good! Oh my god, it was perfect! I went to my favorite coffee place too, and like, the coffee's not cheap. That was like that's $5 down the drain basically. Oh, that makes me so mad. That makes me so fucking mad. I can't even begin to tell you. Oh my god. Can't even begin to tell you. This was not a great start to my Wednesday. And I had to cancel therapy this morning because I was supposed to have a meeting with someone at work, and then she moved it very late last night to tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat my breakfast. All right, friends, wanted to show you guys I reorganized this area of my apartment. I got this dresser off of Amazon, super easy. These are actually like paper dressers. So I have some sheets, some towels, extra blankets, some extra pillows. This is a birthday gift for my cousin. If you're watching, I need to give this to you. And then I just stacked my away luggage. And then these plastic containers are great for storing like food in bulk, cleaning products, paper products. So I have some stuff in there. Also, update on the coffee saga. I posted on my personal Instagram about what happened, and my personal Instagram is private, but I made it public because I'm kind of hoping that the coffee company sees and I mentioned them. But my friend was very kind, and she sent me $5 over Venmo so I could go get another coffee, because she also loves this coffee place. And she was like, get another cold brew. I hate when that happens. Like, it's the least I could do. So thank you. You made my day. You know who you are. So just had kind of a crazy day. I actually do have time though today to get lunch. I do have time to go get another coffee if I want to, but I did end up making some. So I think I'm gonna get up early tomorrow morning, get another coffee, get my cold brew, and that way I have a nice cold brew for my coffee chat with my coworker. Hello, I'm currently at my desk and I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, which is eating lunch at my desk. I always try and eat away from my desk. I went to Chopped and I got a salad, and I got all stuff that is 0 points. Only the dressing is, one serving is 4 points. I think I'm gonna up this to about 6. I had the dressing mixed in, but I asked for light and they did it pretty light actually. So I got romaine, their tomato and cucumber mix, black beans and grilled chicken and cucumbers and avocado. Oh, sorry, I said cucumbers, right? So yeah, all that 0 points for me. Pretty good. Chopped is I find very overpriced, but they also have, which I've been meaning to try, swoon lemonade. I didn't realize the pink lemonade was strawberry lemonade, but it's really good. I have seen this stuff all over Instagram. They also sell it on Thrive Market, and it only has 1 gram of sugar and 5 calories. It's pretty good. I've heard very mixed reviews about it. Some people said that they hated it. Some people said they liked it. I've also heard people say that it's a very good mixer to make cocktails with. I'm sure that stuff is very good with some vodka or tequila. But yeah, it's pretty decent. I'm actually gonna send a picture to my friend and tell her she might like it. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this salad. And they had it done really quickly. I just did pick up, but it also was less crowded. It definitely was more expensive than just salad, but this is pretty decent. Not terrible, not terrible. You know that you've become an adult when you decide before the workday starts you're gonna polish your floors. So the way I do this is I have these reusable Swiffer pads, and then I'm going to use the Method Squirt and Mop. This is great. I actually got this stuff last year because I had so much dust on my floor from getting the apartment repainted and then also having my bathroom redone. And then I also recommended this stuff to my mom. It also smells really good. It smells like almonds, I believe. It's really good, and it's from Method, so it's very clean. But I just moved everything off my floor as much as I could, and I'm going to polish. Hello, guess what? We got another cold brew this morning. Yeah, it is Thursday. Oh, of course, after I polished my floors, I was like, oh, I should vacuum my rug. So I vacuumed because I'm turning into my mother. Who does this. She does all her cleaning in the morning, which is very funny. I also need to fix my vacuum. It's not on its stand correctly right now. I have a Shark vacuum, which is so good if you are looking for something that's as good as a Dyson but way cheaper. Shark vacuums are great. They're not crazy cheap. Like my vacuum was almost $200, but it's wonderful. It's not cordless either, and I did not get a cordless one because I didn't want to have to attach the charger to the wall and ruin the wall. But also, everyone on Amazon said the problem with cordless vacuums is they don't last very long and you have to recharge them, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So this one is really great. It has a super long cord, so I can vacuum my whole apartment. My old vacuum, I'd have to constantly unplug it, plug it back in because the cord wasn't long enough. And number two, this is like a 5-in-1 vacuum. It's insane. Like, you can make it like it's a regular handheld vacuum. You can make it like a dust buster almost. It has the attachments it comes with like double up, so it comes with like 4 different attachments. There's a really good one that I use here on my chair, which sucks up everything. Great vacuum. I'll try and link it below. I got off of Amazon. The reason I got it was because I had seen like a roach, and I was like, no, we're not doing this. So my assumption was that I wasn't vacuuming very well, or my vacuum was not picking up everything. And that's one thing in New York City, guys. If you're living in New York, 2 things to prevent bugs in your apartment. Number 1, don't leave fruit out or food out. You might get fruit flies. Also, be careful of where you store and how you store your sponge in your sink. Because one time I don't know what was going on, but one time like a bunch of gnats were just like over. It was gross. And I just had to completely change how I stored my thing. I don't know. But also, number 2, always vacuum up crumbs. Always vacuum up crumbs. Constantly vacuum, but also do not keep anything paper on your floor. Don't keep paper bags. Do not keep boxes. That paper attracts roaches. Don't leave anything paper on your floor. I have a gift bag I need to give to someone, and it is sitting on top. I have those big plastic containers purposely so that there are no bugs that can get in there, and all my paper products are in there. Seriously, people don't think about this. Don't leave anything paper on your floors. Nothing paper. Absolutely not. And most apartment buildings have an exterminator that comes once a month or once a week. So just to be safe, if your building offers that, you may want to have them come. My building has someone come every Friday, so whenever I have had problems, I just put in a maintenance request, and then they come usually in the afternoon and they check to make sure everything looks good, and then they'll put like new traps down. They don't usually spray. I don't think they're allowed to in my building because of the chemicals. There is like non-toxic sprays you can get. I have Raid, which is like not great, but I do have Raid for when I have bugs. Because sometimes when I've had my window open in the summertime, like some crazy bug came in once. I've had like spiders don't freak me out necessarily because you can just squash them. But that's the other thing with roaches, don't squash them. You need to like spray them, kill them, and then suck them out with a vacuum or grab them with some sort of like thick paper towel or whatever and flush them. This is the reality of living in New York. As my mom used to say, even Jackie Kennedy had roaches in her apartment. And it's true. It's very true. My therapist's office is on the Upper East Side. She had a roach problem there. And she was in a nice building. That's what happens. That's what happens. My parents get really gross bugs in, you know, they live on Long Island. They get bugs too in their house. They get freaking wasps sometimes that fly in the house. Not dealing with that. Anyway. I think it's time to, well, I still have some time before I might log on to my computer just to like turn it on. I got up really early. I thought I was gonna get out at like 8 and then I ended up going out around like 7:30 just because I woke up at like 6:15 and I wasn't very tired. So yeah, I also made a Trader Joe's list. I think this weekend, I have Monday off and I completely forgot until the other day because it's Martin Luther King Day. So, oh shoot, no. I made a whole Trader Joe's checklist of things that I want, and I want to go back to that big Trader Joe's that I went to. Yeah, I did try brown rice pasta. I bought it from there, and it was disgusting, and I hated it, and I'm never buying it again. Definitely would rather buy chickpea pasta or any other. The grain-free pasta was way better. I tried the brown rice one just because it was 0 points on WW and it tasted like crap. It was gross. It was really gross. Like, yeah, no, never again. Never again. All right. Let's go be an adult today. Also, yes, I know my lips are really dry. Okay, I ordered some lip scrub. Been trying to moisturize it as much as possible. I did put in an Ulta order yesterday. I ordered the Fresh Lip Scrub. I ordered the Verb Ghost Conditioner because I need more conditioner. I heard that one was very good. And I also ordered a blush because I want some new blush. Yeah, and I had a gift card. So I basically only paid for half of what the total was, which is pretty good. I got a bunch of products for like 20 bucks. Can't complain. Can't complain. Hello, friends. I thought I'd take a quick moment to talk about a podcast I have been listening to. This is a recommendation from the ladies at My Favorite Murder. I don't know if it was Karen or Georgia who recommended it, but one of them recommended it on a recent episode, and it's the Murdoch Murders. And Mandy Matney hosts it. She's a journalist who has been covering this scandalous family. If you don't know who they are, you've probably heard in the news about this prestigious family in North Carolina where the mom and the son were murdered, but they were also kind of involved in like some sketchy stuff. Very fascinating. And it's a pretty good podcast. It's a little slow, but Mandy covers everything, like all the scandals they were involved in. There was the murder of someone else. There was a boat crash that killed someone that their son was involved in. There's a lot of stuff that is happening. And then some other podcasts I love. Of course, My Favorite Murder is one that I listen to very much on and off. I've listened to, I think, all of My Dad Wrote a Porno, which is amazing. In fact, my friends and I want to go to their live show, but my cousin and I have also been talking about like maybe going to the British Grand Prix, maybe not. I don't know if it's gonna happen, and it's that same weekend, which, guys, speaking of, nothing to do with Grand Prix, well, sort of. Hanson is releasing a new album. They just announced it today, and next week tickets go on sale for their tour. I'm so excited. I love Hanson so much, and not only that, they're coming back to the Beacon Theater. They filmed their 1997 video, Tulsa, Tokyo, in the middle of nowhere, which I used to watch constantly as a kid. They filmed it there. last time I saw them in concert was there, and they're coming back, and I'm so excited. But I was checking their tour schedule. The same weekend of the British Grand Prix, they're going to be in London. Mind blown. I don't know if my body can handle Formula One and Hanson at the same time. I think I would like be exhausted from like just being on a high the whole weekend. But also I would like totally force my cousin to go to that Hanson concert with me, 100%. Anyway, yeah, it's been a pretty good Thursday. I'm gonna wash my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna blow dry it or not. I have like, it's not like a really important meeting tomorrow. It's a very casual meeting, but I have a meeting with like a higher up at work, and I need to look decent. I don't want to look like gross. She likes my glasses though, so it's totally okay if I wear my glasses. And I'm waiting on my new Warby Parker glasses. I checked the tracking. It says they might not be here though for like another 10 days. But this happened last time. They said they weren't going to come for like a while, and then they ended up coming sooner. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they come maybe this weekend, because it would have been 7 days, like Sunday will be a week since I ordered them. So I'm hoping maybe they come in on Monday, and I'm off, so I can actually go and get them. And I also made a Trader Joe's list, because I just can't walk into Trader Joe's or I will end up with too many things. So I made a list of all the things I want to get. I don't know if I can eat that black bean dip anymore, because I went through like 2 jars in 2 weeks. So I think I might not be able to buy it. Yikes. Or I might need to buy their regular salsa. Anyway, so yeah, I have a whole list of items, and I'm not necessarily gonna buy all these. Some other podcast recommendations: if you love Bravo, you gotta listen to Watch What Crappens, Two Judgy Girls, Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino. Danny Pellegrino is one of the funniest men on this planet, and he wrote a book, and I'm so excited. Can't wait to read that. Which reminds me, I actually have a book my friend got me for Hanukkah that I need to read. It's about reality television. I need to finish my Real Housewives book, because I still haven't finished it, and then I can read that one. What else? I also love listening to British Scandal, which has Alice Levine from My Dad Wrote a Porno. My friend got me into How Did This Get Made, which is hilarious. Gals on the Go with Danielle and Brooke is a great one. I also listen to, Two Girls, One Formula has a podcast. Their latest episode came out. I need to listen to that. Sometimes I listen to We Met at Acme. I remember when it first came out and I listened to it. Sometimes I also listen to Girls Gotta Eat. I have seen them live. Their live shows are insane. And I also sometimes listen to The Basement Yard, but I listen to that when I need a really big laugh. Joe Santagato is like one of the funniest people on the planet, and his co-host Frankie is amazing. Like, I've been watching Joe on YouTube for so long, it's not even funny. Like, I was in college when I met Adam Nolan and Nick, if you guys remember them from SDK a few years ago, and I was a senior. I'm like the same age as them, and I was like, dude, I was a senior in college when I saw you guys at it wasn't Digitour. I saw Digitour at Terminal 5, and I was like a senior in college, and oh my god, I felt so old being there, guys. It's not even funny. Happy Saturday. It feels like it's -1 outside, so I have this new Roxy sweatshirt that I got. It's very lightweight. I'm probably gonna wear a Unigo fleece over it, and then my heavy Aritzia coat. I have my heat tech leggings under these leggings. These leggings are kind of big. The heat tech leggings work much better under like a looser pair of jeans or stretchy jeans. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna wear sneakers. But I don't know if I'm gonna run all of my errands today. I really need to get my eyebrows done, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I also have a scarf and a hat, and watch. This is the New York struggle. I have to go into the subway, right? And I'm gonna be so sweaty waiting for the subway, and then come out and it's freezing. This is New York in the winter time, and in the summertime too. It just, oh God, you can't win. You can't win. I feel like today is that TikTok sound. Like, we don't have earthquakes, we don't have alligators, and all that stuff, but we have cold weather. I'll take it. Still got a cold brew because I'm crazy. So, this place Culture on 38th and 6th, best cookies in New York City. Oh my god, guys, look how crazy I look. It is so cold. I have 2 pairs of leggings on. My legs are freezing. I got a bagel because it's National Bagel Day, so I'm gonna have some lunch. I didn't really eat breakfast at all, and it's already past 12:30. I just had coffee, so yeah. Got about almost 3 miles in, which is great. I fell back in love with my Swell bottle. I love how cold it keeps your water. I mean, my water is also kind of cold because I was out. Oh, it beat my move and my exercise goal. Nice. Very nice. I need to chill out. I don't know if I'm gonna go back outside. I probably won't. And there are a few things I need. I think I'm just gonna order them off of Amazon, honestly. But yeah, I was walking around and at one point I was like, oh my god, my legs are so cold. And it said it felt like it was 3 degrees outside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some hot chocolate actually, because I have some packets. And I'm gonna wear my new glasses, see how they fit. She tried to adjust them as best as she could. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go and get them readjusted again, but I can go to a different Warby Parker tomorrow and get that done if needed. So yeah, at least it's sunny out. Like, that's the nice part, it's super sunny out. And I did get a lot done. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, got a few things, got my eyebrows done. She did a great job. Which means I'm probably gonna break out. My skin was so red after I got them done. But yeah, I need to put in an Amazon order for a few essentials. So I'm gonna do that, chill out, maybe watch some more. Hulu's got some great documentaries, by the way. So I'm gonna watch that. And this new sweatshirt is really nice. It's soft on the inside, but it's not super heavy. So I'm not like completely sweating, which is great. Okay, friends, what do we think of the new glasses? Do we like them? Do you like them? These are the Felix frames. Now, this is interesting. I didn't know Warby Parker did this, but I went to go get these readjusted because when I came home, they still just like didn't fit right. And when I went to a different Warby Parker, and the guy there, oh, I have to write his name down on my phone because he was really helpful. He told me 2 interesting things. One being that these come in a narrow version. Like, he went to go adjust it and he was like, did you try on the narrow version of these? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, we have a narrow version of these. The lenses are the same size, but the sides are thinner and shorter. So he was like, that might be more comfortable for your face. But he got these adjusted just right. I'm gonna test them out for a week because he said 30 days from the time you receive your glasses, you have 30 days to exchange your glasses at Warby Parker. I'm sorry, what? I've never heard of a glasses company doing this. He said if like the lenses feel really uncomfortable, or the frames feel really uncomfortable, like come back and could bring your glasses, say that you want these in the narrow size, and we'll just order you a new pair and do an exchange. Because he even had to get a bigger glasses case for this after he adjusted them. Basically, I have 2 problems. 1, I have a small head, and 2, I have crooked ears. But he got these to fit and they feel fine so far. I guess I just want to see because I had a similar pair to these, if you've watched past videos. The problem I had with those was the same thing where, like, see how bent it is in the back? Like that I had a problem with. And 2, the nose, like I would get rubbing here and then I get rubbing here. So I'm gonna try them out, and then if they still don't feel good, I would say in the next few days, then I'll go back and see if they can reorder those. But shout out to Alex. He was so helpful, really great. Oh, I scratched myself. Hello. Don't know how to do that. But yeah, anyway, I've just been chilling out. Went into a little bit of a mental health slump. But yeah, I also was researching some birthday stuff because my 30th birthday is coming up in a few months. And my mom gave me some good pointers as to like what to say. You know, asking my friends like, are they comfortable eating inside if I made a reservation? Or it's hard, like not a lot of places have areas where you can sit. Oh, I hit all 3 of my rings too on my Apple Watch. Not a lot of places in New York City have places you have like areas you can sit outside with a big group and make a reservation, which is kind of a problem. There is one restaurant that I like think I might just I might just book. I might call them or go down there in person myself actually. But I need to get a tally of like who can come and who can't. But oh my God, I watched a documentary. There was a 2020 special about the Murdochs, and they had Mandy Matley on, who hosts the podcast about them. I haven't finished the podcast. I think I'm almost done. And fascinating. They did a 2020 story, and there's some weird stuff going on. Some weird stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, and I got a new Anthropology candle. Let me show you really quickly. Ooh, hello. Are you guys okay? This is it, and this is smoke and something else. It's, I think, smoke firewood. I don't know, but it smells divine. It has like lavender and other stuff. And I went to Anthropology. They always have really good candles. One of my favorite candles is from Voluspa. I think it's the Prosecco Bellini or something. That one's really good. I'm almost done with my Harlem Candle Company candle, which is very potent. But that lasted me a few months, which is great. And it looks really pretty when you light it too. But I just got this one because I really wanted a new one, and I couldn't wait to light it when I get home. It's pretty heavy too, and it's very hefty. They make a bigger size of this. This was like only $22, I think. Yeah. I think I'm gonna relight this. And I got a candle snuffer, so I don't have to blow out my candles now and risk like setting my apartment on fire. Anyway, also Mercury's in retrograde, guys, so be careful. Be careful out there. Okay, I made a chicken quesadilla for dinner, which I was doubting myself about making. Really good. Buy the Trader Joe's like shredded cheese, 3 cheese, Mission Carbounds tortilla, grilled chicken slices from Purdue. All good. 5 points. The best. So good. So good. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stay in for the rest. It's only 6 o'clock, but I'm not going outside. And I'm not getting delivery because I don't want the poor delivery person to have to deliver my food. Like, that's why I made my own dinner. That's that. This candle smells great.
Come to the city and miss your chance to try this. It's greasy, it's warm, it's cheesy, it's perfect. You will love it if you love pizza. Whoa, okay, so those were my 10 tips of things to not do when you come to New York City.
Hi. So before I end my day, I just wanted to bring something up real quick because I feel like maybe my anxiety is getting to me a little bit, and it would help to talk it out with you guys because maybe some of you feel the same. So some of you probably realize with my vlogs, when I do these like days and stuff in my life, I am alone a lot on my weekends, or I purposely do things by myself. And even pre-COVID, I would say that was generally the case. I forgot where I heard the term, but the term is called socially overwhelmed. And I like to think I'm like an extroverted introvert. And it's interesting, when I was in an office, you know, it was a lot to be around a lot of people, and now with work from home, it's a lot because, you know, it's a lot in the sense of I'm on video calls a lot, I'm talking to people constantly, even though I'm not there in person. And sometimes I need my weekends to truly reset. Part of it is my anxiety when I'm in a really bad mental health state, I tend to withdraw from all my friends, not text back right away, things like that. So I just thought I would bring it up that there kind of is a reason why I don't really reach out to people a lot. And I'm like, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? And I think too, as you get older, that kind of also is the gist. To also put things into perspective, not all of my friends live in New York City anymore. A lot of my, like my college friends, a lot of them are in relationships now. I don't see them all the time. We see each other more probably over Zoom now, or we always do things together. And then some of my friends from college that I am friendly with, I will hang out with them separately, but they also have lives and other commitments. And again, some of them don't live in New York City. Some of them live in New Jersey. Some of them live like a 40-minute subway ride from me. Some of my friends also like do things on the weekends. They take workout classes, they do dance classes, they have other commitments. So yeah, and I'm also not the kind of person to be like, hey, what are you doing today? I like to plan things out and have things kind of set in stone. I am seeing two of my friends, not this week, but the week after. So that'll be nice. The three of us are going to a show, which I'm excited about. Also kind of another reason why I haven't really been hanging out with anyone, just because like I want to make sure even though I'm going to stores and stuff, I wear a mask everywhere. I wear a mask outside. So yeah, that's just me. I also have like this cyst on my cheek and I'm just not touching it. I'm letting it like kind of do its own thing. But if it still hurts, I might send a picture to my dermatologist. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of a loner, and I kind of always have been. Even looking back when I was growing up, I have a smidge on my glasses and it is pissing me off. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I've always been kind of a loner. Like even when I was younger, I used to tell people like, am I the forgotten friend? Because I would go back to school and I would hear that someone had a party or someone did this, or like my friends were hanging out and I don't know, I wasn't invited. Maybe that was because I think I acted a lot more mature when I was growing up. I was also Chris and I have kind of, I think, talked about this in our podcast, but I was one of the only kids who was an only child in my town. Or at least like growing up that I knew. There were very few other kids who I knew growing up that were only children. All of my friends were from families of multiples. So yeah. There's a reason why I'm alone. I also just like to get things done on the weekend. Like today I had a mission. I had a list of places I needed to go, things I wanted to do, and I just wanted to get them done. But now I'm noticing that I'm older. I do a lot of my things like in the morning. I can do everything I need to do within a span of like 2 to 3 hours, and then I come home and that's it. And like, I'm just kind of like by myself. And I think my parents do worry. Sometimes they ask me, have you texted any of your friends? Like, are any of your friends doing? And maybe during the pandemic, maybe I need to do more of like, hey, let's do video calls, let's do this. And yeah, but there is a reason why I do things alone. And then there are times where I'm like, oh, I don't really want to be alone, but here I am. So I do have friends I could reach out to, and family that I could reach out to and be like, hey, I'm not doing great. Like I need some face-to-face time. And I know that they will like call me or FaceTime me if we can't be in person together. Like in August, I went to dinner with my cousin and I told her, I was like, honestly, one of the reasons why I wanted to ask you to go to dinner is because like I haven't really, like my mental health hasn't been very good. And I just felt like I was kind of caving in on myself and I needed to see someone. And she was like, if that ever happens again, like please tell me. Yeah. So there's a reason why I'm alone. I kind of do this to myself. Maybe others can relate. And also too, I think just from being an only child, I'm so used to being alone. I know only children though who do not like being alone, who love being around people. And then there's some people like me who kind of like being on their own. I think it's also one of the reasons why I'm like, I don't really put myself forward when it comes to dating. I feel like I just watched Brooke Michio's latest vlog, and she said too, she's like trying to figure that out now that she has a boyfriend, like having her alone time but also spending time with him, and how do you split that up? Like when my last relationship, I felt like almost every weekend I was with him. And yeah, my last relationship was in high school. Have I kissed other boys since then? I have. But I just haven't been in a relationship. And, you know, we went to school together. We did drama club together. Like, I was always with him, and it really got to me. But, you know, yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Do I tell my friends that, you know, if they haven't heard from me in a while, to maybe reach out? But I don't want them to think something is wrong, because that's not necessarily the case. Or do I need to be the friend that puts my foot forward? I feel like I always am initiating stuff, except for like a few of my friends. They're pretty good about like initiating things. But sometimes I feel like I'm always the one that's like, oh, like, even stay with my cousins, can I see you soon? And I was like, well, I know I asked if I can see you soon, but I'm busy like the next 2 weeks, but can I see you, you know? And it's also hard for me to see people after work, because after work, I just want to relax. Like, I literally just want to sit in this chair and zone out and not think about anything, because I've been staring at a computer for 12 hours doing things, and like, well, not 12 hours, like 8 hours. And I just like want to sit and watch YouTube and not think about anything. You know, I want to do mindless things. I want to play games on my phone. And then on the weekends, it's like, that's my reset time. Maybe I go get a pedicure or manicure, or like I've gone to shows by myself too. Like there were times where I would pick a Sunday and I would go to like the TKTS booth, see what tickets I had, and just go see a show. Obviously it's much harder to do that now, but yeah. So I just wanted to talk about that. And if like you're the same way, let me know. I get it. Like sometimes it's just also hard to be around people, and I also don't have like a very big group of friends, except I know people say the older you get, like you should have a small group of friends, and I do, like, but then again, I just did my birthday list and it's like 12 people on my list. So do I have a small group of friends, or do I have kind of a big group of friends? You know, I don't know. So anyway, it is 10:30, almost 10:30. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. I was trying to watch this documentary on Hulu and I just did not feel it. I also finally took a shower. I love those shower tablets that you can get. CVS actually has a lavender one, and you get a pack of 3 for like $6. I know you can get them off of Amazon, but I've purchased the ones off of Amazon and they're not great. I don't know, these ones from CVS are really good, and they also don't dissolve like super quickly, but yeah, they're really nice, and they're like just very calming and whatnot. So yeah, it's nice to take that end of day shower, like rinse the day off, I feel like, you know? So anyway, I really need to finish my Real Housewives book. Maybe I'll read that. Maybe I will read that. And I started a new game in The Sims, but I don't think I'm gonna play it. I go into these phases with The Sims where I'll play The Sims for like days on end, like every night after work, and then I don't touch it for months. So, yeah, and I'm already starting to break out around where I got threaded. This always happens. And my health app was like, you're probably gonna get your period tomorrow. And I was like, that's great. That is wonderful. Yeah, Mercury is truly in retrograde. Alright, Gossip Girl, that's where Serena lived. Funny enough. Hi, I look like a mess right now. I was gonna show you what I bought from Trader Joe's, but and I got home. First off, I was so hot because it got warmer and I was in layers because it was super cold this morning. My ears were like freezing. And then by the time I got home, I was so sweaty. Currently drinking a Perk protein drink. I think I've showed you guys this before, but these are really good. They're vegan. They have maca powder, almond milk. They're made with almond milk. They have pea protein in them. They're really good. They're only 2 points on WW. Very filling. Very good when you're like kind of hungry but you want like something. So good. I bet if you like put this in a smoothie, like with bananas and like strawberries, it'd be really good. But anyway, oh, I even like threw my Apple Watch on the ground. But I'll tell you guys what I got at Trader Joe's. I also didn't film in there because it was really busy, and there were some things I didn't buy. I did not buy mozzarella sticks because as great as they are to snack on, I noticed I was buying a lot of dairy, so I was like, I'm gonna hold off on the mozzarella sticks just because I can also always get those. Like I can always go to the other Trader Joe's near me. They always have them in stock. So I didn't get those. I also did not get any burrata just because I know I wouldn't use it in time. And again, I was buying a lot of dairy, so I really just kind of held myself back. But I got the chicken dramellas, which are basically like their chicken nuggets. Very surprised, 4 for 5 points. I think that's pretty good. So I got those. I got the organic yellow corn tortilla chips. I was gonna try their grain-free ones, but they had more carbs and more calories, I think. I don't know. And also just like, the problem with the grain-free stuff is you don't get enough bang for your buck. The bag was small, just like the Thrive Market ones, and I've heard the ones they have at Trader Joe's taste like the Thrive Market ones, but I don't need to be grain-free anymore, so I just want the regular corn tortillas, and that way too, like I don't have to buy pretzels. I love having pretzels around, but I don't need to buy pretzels. Even my Laughing Cow, like the Laughing Cow is really great with some crackers. So I did buy some more Laughing Cow cheese because they had it in stock and it's the cheapest you can find there. And it's good for a long time. I got 2 ginger shots, trying to be like Danielle Carolyn. I did get everything gluten-free bagels. And the reason I got the gluten-free ones is because they're really hearty. Like you can have half and they're really good. Like they're really dense, which I like. And they stay for a really long time. So yeah, I only eat like half a bagel at one time, and everything was really good, especially with the Laughing Cow cheese. I got the Chipotle black bean dip because I know I love it, and oh my god, I spread some of it on one of my quesadillas the other day. Like I forgot to put it in the quesadilla, so I just spread it on top. So good. Which I actually had to stop at another grocery store because I needed more tortillas and more chicken. Oh, I could have gotten that at Trader Joe's. I'm an idiot. The Trader Joe's one is okay. I don't know. I like the Purdue one a lot better. Okay, so I don't think Trader Joe's makes pesto sauce anymore. They make what's called pesto rosso, which my dad really likes, but it has Parmesan cheese in it, and I absolutely cannot stand Parmesan cheese. I know that sounds really weird. I hate Parmesan. So I got their bruschetta spread because my dad has also used that before, and I thought it would actually probably taste really good on pasta because it's got basil and garlic in it, and I just need like a little bit. And I also thought it might be fun to put on an English muffin and like melt some cheese on it like a pizza, like an English muffin pizza thing. So I got that. I'm gonna try that. I also have crackers, so I could use it with crackers. They did not have the everything crackers that I like. I was looking for those, but I did not see them. And now this is like, and I should have gotten some. Again, that's something else I can get the other Trader Joe's I went to didn't have them either. A few weeks ago. What happened to the everything crackers? Is the everything with the bagel crackers replacing those? You guys know the everything mini crackers? They come in like a red and white box at Trader Joe's. Oh my god, they're so good. I got the shredded light cheese, which is so great, so versatile. Once I run out of my Kraft cheese, I'm probably gonna use that on my eggs, which I need to try using my little egg cups to make breakfast. Maybe I'll try them tomorrow. And then I did get their sliced organic turkey. I got the organic one this time because it did have a lot less ingredients than their regular one. And I was trying to think, I think the one I got from Whole Foods was also organic, so I don't mind paying a little bit more. But yeah, I really enjoyed making turkey wraps. I also love putting turkey on an English muffin. So yeah, and then I did get more wraps just because, again, the wraps also last a really long time after. The Mission Carb Balance ones, so much better bang for your buck. The ones at Trader Joe's, their carb ones are so much smaller, and I'm like, I bet you these are like this, 2 of them are the same points as like one, and I just want one, and I just think the carb balance mission ones are really better. So anyway, I spent almost $34 at Trader Joe's, and just to show you the difference in price, I bought 2 things at Morton Williams, which is a grocery chain here in New York City. The grilled chicken and the flour tortillas together were $12. Those 2 things were more expensive than all of this, than like one item. Like everything I bought at Trader Joe's was under $5. So just goes to show you. And the cashier, does it say his name on here? I don't know if it does. Okay, Geraldo. He was so funny. I had my grocery cart. He's like, oh, Santa brought gifts. He was so funny. And that's another thing at that Trader Joe's. I don't know if it's because it's new or it's because it's the only one in the area, like up in the neighborhood where I went, but they have a ton of staff there. Like it was busy. They had someone on every register, people stocking the shelves. Like I was amazed for a Sunday. Like it was great. Really great. Also, I love the new Anthropology Candle I got. It's really strong, and even after you light it, it still smells good. Like every time I walk past it, I can smell it. It smells wonderful, and it's not super strong. When I love my Harlem Candle Company, and this is no offense to my friend who bought it, but when I first lit it, it was really smelly. Like it was very potent, and I had to wait until the wick got like below, you know, when like, you know, the wick is like above kind of like the holder, and then it finally gets it to where like when you light the candle, the holder like lights up and stuff. So I had to wait until it got like down there. So anyway, I really want to get a pedicure, but I think I'm just gonna chill out for a little bit and then go get a pedicure. Now that I've done my walking. I think it's also possibly going to rain and or snow. I'm confused, but I think it's supposed to be really bad weather tomorrow, but warmer. So like part of me wants to go for another walk, and then part of me really doesn't. So yeah, I don't know. I finally can open my window though, because even though it is cold, I need fresh air in here so badly. So that is that. I'm gonna end the vlog here and figure out how to spend my extra day off tomorrow. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy these like days, weekends, things in my life. I love filming them for you guys. And yeah, that is that. Bye-bye.